I'm going to tell you about the books you need to be reading this spring to kill more turkeys. Let's go. This video is for your avid turkey hunter or someone that is new to turkey hunting. If you have no experience or 50 years of experience, you can learn something from reading a book. More reading equals more birds. I heard something similar to that one time, and I thought, what the heck, let's try it. I suck at turkey hunting. I was going nowhere with turkey hunting. I had a great mentor for deer hunting, but turkey hunting really wasn't my mentor's game. So I took to some books, and they expedited my turkey hunting through the roof. I can't even tell you how what more well prepared I was going into the woods with some books in my back pocket. And I'm gonna go over some books for people either into beginning of turkey hunting and you know nothing, or you have just a few years, and then some books for some people who have at least 1 year under your belt to 50 years turkey hunting under your belt. So what you'll learn as you read through some books is that these people who have compiled pages upon pages of stories, information, whatnot, is that they truly believe this to be the gospel. They know that this will help. They have practiced it. They have took to the field, and it has worked for them. And they took the time and energy to put it in paper. Some of these are probably even now on audio, but anyway, they have spent a lot of time in it to bring this information to you. So when you're reading these books, take it serious. Some of it might not sound like something you would try, but I'm serious. These books have put turkeys in the bag for me. They are honestly the most valuable thing when it comes to turkey hunting is my books. The gun really don't matter to me. The calls really don't matter to me because I can pick them up. But these books are irreplaceable to me. All right. First off, turkey hunting books are inexpensive. You can get them on Amazon. About all these you can get for under 25 bucks, with exceptions to this one. This is an older book. I think it's out of print. But you can use someone else's time and experience to elevate your knowledge while sitting at home, your 15-minute coffee break at work, your lunch break, travel, whatever. Take these books, read them a little bit here and there, and try to get one under your belt before turkey season. It's a cheap way to build experience. Another one, okay, you have better memory retention from books. It's a mouthful. Okay, videos are great. There are some really excellent videos online, on YouTube, and other places. But if you read something, you are spending the time to focus and concentrate on that material. You're not listening to other things, you're putting that out of your mind. So pick up a book and read it. You will remember it. When you get in the field, you'll be able to pull that out of your memory bank and say, I can use this here. Let me try it. Okay. Again, try it in the field. Like one example in this book here, the guy talks about taking a wing or a hat, anything, making a loud flapping noise like a hen is coming off the roost, flying down the ground. Do that with your fly down cackle. He even explains what a fly down cackle is in this book. Anyway, I had never done that. I tried it this year and I bagged a turkey that way. I mean, I literally caught him from the opposite ridge, across a creek, through some laurel, and straight up a ridge to where I was at. Okay. I mean, that was money in the bank. It worked. So try something. Read it a little bit, freshen up right before season, take you some notes, whatever you need, and then try it. If you've read these books once, reread them again, and then read them yearly. If you enjoy reading it, it's almost like talking to an old friend. You can bring up memories, or even if like this book, for example, not to get all emotional on you, but I read this book while my wife was in the hospital with a stroke. She'd been there for a pretty while. God bless her. She's doing great now. She's still smarter than I am. But whenever I sit down to read this book, that's what it takes me back in time a little bit. But it also helped me harvest a turkey. Old Hunter here said that he once heard a limb snap while he's calling in a turkey, and he thought, well, I'm going to turn basically 180 degrees to where I heard this coming from, and he shot a turkey. Okay, that turkey came up behind him. Now, for me personally, I didn't hear a limb snap. It was hearing a bunch of squirrels chattering, and I thought, well, that something's up over there. And I didn't have to turn 180, but I turned about a quarter of a turn right before a turkey popped up, and I bagged him. So I'm telling you, read these books. Okay, here are 3 really great books for the new turkey hunter. If you have no experience or very little, these 3 books are really good. On Target for Successful Turkey Hunting by J. Wayne Fears. This is an older book. It's actually out of print, I think. You can find it on Amazon sometimes for about 40 or 50 bucks. And you'll see that's old because there are some mounted turkeys in here and their heads are actually from a goose. But the information is excellent. Excellent book. Another one, Innovative Turkey Hunting. Okay, this is by Brad Harris and Mark Drury. Actually, it's by Jim Casada, but it's about Brad Harris and Mark Drury. So Mark Drury, you know the name, okay, Drury Outdoors. And then Brad Harris, he worked with Loman calls, okay. And in this book, Brad Harris talks about high pitch or high frequency calls that it would get more reaction out of turkeys. And he knows this by he was recording the turkeys and their reaction to the calls. But they go over a wealth of knowledge on experience, trial and error, gun selection, camouflage. Pick this book up if you're new turkey hunting. And another one, How to Hunt Turkeys with World Champion Preston Pittman. This is an excellent book. He goes over a lot of calling detail. He goes on about the camaraderie of turkey hunting, taking kids out in the field turkey hunting, call selection, choice, a lot of good information in this book as well. These books are easy to read. The words are pretty big. There's some pictures in them, so it's not too bad. Don't be afraid. Pick it up. It is a low cost investment compared to, say, decoys, a new box call, a new crystal cover call, a new gun. I could probably buy, I'm going to say for sure, 5 of these books for the cost of, say, 2 boxes of tungsten ammo. So you're not even going to shoot a turkey if you can't call them in and use that tungsten ammo. So pick up a book. These 3 books, I would say, would be for some people who have a year or 2 or 50 under their belt, because these books are kind of going to be like, they read as if you're talking to an old friend or someone, a mentor that has a lot of experience. They're going to tell you stories of hunts, things that really just like, they're really raking their memory bank for you. And they are well written books. They are wonderful. Okay, Ballad of a Turkey Hunter by Hunter Farrier. Hope I'm saying your name right. Anyway, this is an excellent book, also easy to read. This guy is probably in his 30s, early 40s, if that, if you look him up. Um, his stories are excellent. They would definitely remind you of a young turkey hunter, someone who's in college, out of college, has got brothers. He talks about all that in here. Some real funny stories. A lot of, I won't say a lot of stories, but one story of why some people can't date a turkey hunter. You know, men and women who enjoy turkey hunting, they're going to roll out of bed and get going. So you read about that in here. Turkey Hunting, a One-Man Game by Ken Morgan. This is also an excellent book. In this book, he talks a lot about old hunts he had. He had some really great mentors and got to go on some really good hunts. And in this book, you you will for sure, if you've got a year or 2 of turkey hunting, you will hear or you will read some stories of things you've seen turkeys do. And you'll get a little bit of insight of why they did that, why that might have happened. So if you're new to turkey hunting and you haven't been in the woods, I would say hold off on these 2 and the 3rd book for right now. The Old Pro Turkey Hunter by Gene Nunnery. This is actually the first turkey hunting book I got. It is excellent. You are going to love this book. Again, it's easy to read. He goes down memory lane and just tells you basically like his best memories of turkey hunting, some turkeys that took him a while to get, some turkeys that what seemed like the whole state knew about, but he caught up to them and he'll tell you why. So, that being said, I hope you buy you a turkey hunting book. It don't have to be one of these 6. There's other ones out there. Do a little research on your book, purchase you a book, and read it. Read it again if you want to before turkey season, but for sure, read a book before turkey season. Put it in the bank, and they'll treat you well. I promise you. Take care.